Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to replace a motor base on your Dyson V11. This will work for all the, I think it's the V10s up to the V15s, which is the current model now. So basically today I'm going to replace the motor because this is the new motor that I bought. The old motor, the customer put a damp filter in and didn't leave it for 24 hours to fully dry. So basically where the V11 was sucking in the air, it obviously sucked it all into the motor and now shows no signs of life. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to replace the motor base. So basically all you will need today is a crosshead screwdriver, which I've got a little set here, just a little crosshead, to take out the 4 screws which are up here. So you've got one there, got 2 on the top here and 1 there. And then you got 1 on the back, 1 on the back there. You got 2 there. You need to take those out, and then we can put the new motor base on with the new parts. So if you just take these screws out, make sure you got a little pot or something you can just put your screws on so they don't go everywhere, because they are very small and hard to get. So if we just take the 3 screws that hold the V11 battery to the base, which we take out there, and that's the battery. It also will work if you need a V11 battery replacement. You would only need to take the 2 batteries off on the bottom, and you will only need to take the 1 screw off there, and you can just pop it back in and do the screws back up. Now you need to take the 6 screws that hold the actual cyclone in place. You've got the 2 there on the back, you've got the 4 holding that all in. If we basically just get the crosshead and untighten these, take these screws out. They're quite awkward to get to with a small stubby screwdriver. So if we get those out, these are all the same size of screws. So if you did just want to keep it separate, it's down to you, but they're all the same size, so you could just put them in the pot. You would only need to put them together, these 5 screws, which are the ones that hold the battery in, and the bottom lip, which allows the bin to go up and down to clean the cyclone. You will need a longer screwdriver as well to get into the holes on the back, which you will be able to find, which are just here, the 5 on top, as I did say earlier. These ones are different sizes to the other 5, so if you wanted to keep them separate, one's just gone down there, so I'll get that out. Yeah, so these ones I would recommend keeping separate, just so then you know you got the right amount for the cyclone and the right amount for the battery. So if we take this off, take the 2 on the side and 2 on the top off. Leave it a little empty, and you will see the amount of screws that will be popping out. And if you've got the right amount out, you might still have one that keeps a thread, which I have just done. You just pull it out, and you got your main cyclone. You can give it a little wipe over, don't submerge it underwater, because it has got electrics running from the top, which you can see just in that bottom, some terminals. And you can see there, which is where your electric brush and electric goes all the way through. So you can give that a clean. This was the old motor base, so we will just be binning that. So we put that down there. what we will do, just to give it a little freshen up, is just give it a little wipe over just before it goes back together. Just make it look a bit more nicer than how it came. We just give that a little wipe over. I do recommend you, at least every time you've emptied it, is just give the seal a little clean with a little wipe or a damp cloth, just so then you've got a nice suction coming through the machine as usual. Basically how it works on the back is it pushes there and it pushes that clip down, which has a very strong spring on the back. So done that. Now we're just going to do the complete reverse. You get your new motor base. You can buy them in full, but if you think you can do it yourself, it will be a lot more cheaper just to buy the actual main motor bit. You give this a little wipe over. So you get it. Make sure you line up the little rail bit, so you should be able to just get the plastic running in there nicely, and it should just slide on. So just like that, you just push it down. You get your screws that go on the top, which you can put in each of the holes and just tighten up. Don't put too much force on. If you feel a bit of resistance, just like I am now, leave it, because you can break the thread, and then it will mean you would have to buy a whole new cyclone as well. Screw these in. I will leave a link to the motor bases and the actual main home unit, which you can get. I will also leave a link to a new battery and filters if you're after them, and I'll put them in the description down below so you can go from that link. Make sure they're all on there like that. Should only have 4 that need to go up on here, and then you will have 5 left over for the runner, which you would put the bin on, which is the small little bit on the back where this is, these ones. So basically this whole thing is the runner which the bin goes up and down on, so you can easily empty your machine. So what we'll do is we'll put this all on. Put this one on. Yeah, as I say, don't put no more strength on them. So if you feel a bit of resistance, don't put no more strength on, as it will damage the machine. You slide your battery in. It's just as simple as putting the back onto it, and then you should get a little charging sign on the back, or a signal showing that your battery's not in, or your filters aren't in, or if your machine's clogged. So basically, if we put that all on now, I will put the V11 on charge. So screw your 3 screws that hold your battery in, 2 on the bottom, which I'm putting now, which you will see 2 holes. You make sure they're lined up. Put your 2 screws in. Don't put no more force on them, so if you do feel a bit of resistance, don't put no more. And then you put your last one on at the back. Then next, we get your bin, make sure it's open, and you will see some runners on the back. you need to get those lined up with the runners on the inside. And you should hear a click. Just like that. Push that up. Push your bin on. Give your filters a wash if you haven't already. And also make sure you've got the seal quite clean, so it ensures maximum suction. Pop that in, twist, and it needs charging. But that is how you replace a motor on your Dyson V11, V10, V15. So I hope this has helped you out. I hope you enjoy. Please drop a like, drop a follow. And there will be more videos of more machines getting repairs and how-tos. So thank you for watching, and bye.